All right. It's 91X Backstage Live here at Wrex the Halls, night number 2.
Yes.
It's...
Say, boys! Huh? Where did that come from?
I know,
Oh my God.
crazy.
There was just a mob of frat dudes that just walked by.
That's
Like,
right.
all right.
It's Hilary here with Vic and Jaime from Pierce the Veil.
Hello. Yeah. Oh my God.
Go team. Go team. Sports.
Good
This is
to see you
great.
guys again. I feel like we were just hanging out. You came in
We
like
were.
a month ago, right before you left for the
Yeah.
big
Yeah. We
tour.
dropped in right before we headed to Europe.
That's right. How was it?
Well, if you notice by our faces, the saggy.
Yeah, we're a couple shades lighter than we usually are, but
Okay.
2 months in Europe was freaking awesome. Got to play a lot of cool shows, and yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
You guys are really good at social media, and I'll circle back to that in a minute. But it's really fun to follow you guys on social media because the pictures you post always do make it look so fun, and like even when you're messing around backstage or whatever,
Yeah.
like it always But the live shots just looked like it was killer.
Yeah,
well,
it's all about like letting our fans follow us around the world and letting them kind of
Letting
feel
them
like they're
taste.
there.
Yeah.
Of the backstage life.
Yeah.
Which may be chaos and also sometimes just really boring. You never know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I do know. Yeah. What was I going to ask you guys? So, when you're on tour in some place like Europe and the UK and stuff, do you get any time to sightsee and stuff and like take advantage a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. My girlfriend flew out to the London show, and I got to see things in London that I've never seen, like the old castle and like
That one old castle?
Yeah, where
The
like
one
King
old
Henry,
castle.
like
Oh.
like the straight
The
up where
OG
they
castle.
beheaded people and stuff, and like it.
Whoa.
And then I got to see like London Bridge, which I've actually just never seen. Like she's like super into history, so we'll go and do all these
Right
nerdy
on.
things.
She's
So,
lovely, by the way. Saw you guys at Scallywag.
thank you very much.
Yeah, totally.
That's awesome.
So that's cool. So you did get
Yeah.
to take a little bit advantage. Did you now when you're traveling? Because you are from San Diego. For people who don't know that, have you found anywhere else in the world that has Mexican food as good as our hometown stuff? Here
Absolutely
in San
not.
Diego?
I mean, you can't compare it, but they're making valiant efforts
Are they?
all over the place. I mean, there were some places in Germany that had like a burritos like shop that was
Really?
kind of but you can't compare it. But
Yeah.
I love that they're trying things.
Yeah.
Most of the time, we don't even say the B word on tour. So
It's kind of
yeah.
forbidden, but sometimes they'll have a little shop here and there. But no, it was a lot of fun.
We appreciate the effort when we're
Yeah.
far from home.
Sure, that's cool. And so you guys, you're home now for a while? Are you home for the holidays? Like, what's Pierce the Veil doing?
We have Wrex the Halls, which is tonight. Then we have 2 more East Coast shows, and then we're done for 2016.
Nice. That's
And
gotta
that
be
is a
cool,
nice
right?
little break. Be home with friends, family.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a tease. I'm kind of
I'm
bummed
not
that we're
trying
not just
to-
home right
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
But
right, because then
we
you have to go back.
yeah,
east
we
for a
like
couple
came home
shows.
from 2 months, and then like we're doing the big San Diego awesome hometown show. But we do have to go back to the East Coast to do 2 more shows, which will be cool.
Yeah.
But then we'll be done for the year, and
right.
yeah, it's Christmas tree time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I still haven't got one. I need to get one.
I know.
Jaime,
I
get
gotta
on
go.
it.
I gotta go to Home
Well,
Depot.
As soon as is that where you go, Home Depot?
Yeah, of course.
I go to like the mom and pop, like ones off the highway.
Ah,
I go
right
there
on.
and I make deals.
Okay.
What is that? A
You
pine?
bargain
What is
for
that?
your trees?
A Douglas fir? No way, I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying top dollar for that Douglas fir.
Misadventures has been out since June. Is that when it came out?
6 months.
6 months.
Something like that.
You guys you took your sweet time putting it out. Why are you smiling, Jaime?
I love that. You took your sweet time.
Sweet time. Well, it was more like, fans thought it was going to come out, and then it kind of got pushed back and pushed back. Was there something that like happened, or was it more just you wanted to keep working on it? And
Yeah. Honestly, it's just like I don't know. Like it's hard to put a time limit on creating something like
Sure.
like an album or any sort of whatever. You're making a painting or something like that. It's like when do you? I don't
When
know.
are you
Sometimes
actually done with
sometimes it takes longer than others. Sometimes I don't know. It was just this process was completely different than any process we've ever done recording wise, and
that's cool.
And I think
And,
at the end we just weren't ready to put it out. It wasn't ready. It wasn't.
yeah, it just wasn't. We didn't feel like it was done yet, and we we wanted to each song to have like a special story to it, have its own like kind of really meaning behind each song, and that's kind of what we kind of waited for. Was mostly like lyrically, we wanted this record to be really, I don't know, I guess something special for us, and we knew that we didn't want to let our fans down with anything half-assed, so we
Not our
kept
style.
at it.
That's awesome then, and worth it. Well worth the wait.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for being patient.
Oh yeah. Well, are you kidding me? Writing the lyrics, is that a collaborative effort then, or?
Honestly, I usually do it all on my own, and on this record, to finish it, I ended up doing a lot of traveling, like living in different cities and different places to kind of like find the inspiration for the rest of the record. We
were in that studio for so damn long.
Yeah, so
you start to like.
Yeah, when you're in a studio, like it can almost get uninspiring if you're there for too long. Just being in a single room. So you got to really get out and kind of get your brain moving again. That's kind of what we had to do.
Scheduled tours. We did random place. We did a couple tours just to get us back. In the mindset of like, why are we doing this in the first place? And get inspired by the fans.
It was a gnarly process. That's kind of why we called it Misadventures, because it's like we started off on this like, oh, it's gonna be just like every other record, we'll be there for a month and we'll be done, and then it'll be great. And it turned into like a year process. And
right on.
so.
But it sounds like a good one. And
honestly,
the record.
Every record is like a time capsule. You're gonna look back on it and be like, that was that time of my life, and this one was really important for us. So
awesome. Well, it's a great record, and
Thanks.
we're so glad you guys are here tonight. Two more things. Number one, we were talking about social media. Your fans are rabid,
Yes.
and I have to tell you, when you guys came into 91X like a month ago or whenever it was before your tour, I think you tagged me, my personal Twitter thing on something you tweeted, and seriously, dude, every day I open up my Twitter and it's like, random million people like to tweet you were mentioned.
You're a rock. You are a rock star.
Thanks to him. You know what I mean? It's so funny. But do you guys? It seems like you take it seriously, and it pays off. Like your fans feel so connected to you because you do interact with them and stuff, and you do take it seriously.
Yeah,
I think that was always a goal of our band. That from the very beginning, we were like, all right, how do we stay connected to our fans? Like, and this was before Instagram and all that. We had to get like super creative with it back in the day, but now it's just so easy. Like all you gotta do is take some photos and put them up, and it's that was always a really strong thing we tried to start from the very beginning of our band, is to have that relationship with fans, and and we just keep it going, because
they grow up with you. We've had fans since they were freshmen in high school, and now they'll come to the show and be like, I just graduated college and I've been with you the entire time. So
I got 3 kids. And,
and I'm still coming to the shows. They're about to be fans, so like you get to like. They watch us grow up and kind of turn into the people we are, and we do the same thing with them, with shows and getting tagged in photos and checking out what people are talking about. It's really cool, that's what social media is about. So
yeah, well, you guys do a great job with it, and I think it really, your fans, you can feel that. It's so cool. One of your fans got a Pierce the Veil tattoo this morning.
I cannot wait.
Jess,
I wish that we had been the ones that got to give it to her.
On the leg.
Yeah, my first tattoo.
Oh man, just the shakiest hands. All right, this might hurt a little bit.
There's Randy who did the tattoo.
Oh yes,
hey, all right.
How'd it go? He said it was fun.
He said it was fun.
All right.
You guys are going to meet her, Jess, in a little bit at your meet and greet.
Right on.
Great.
She's super fired up to meet you.
Did you get Jaime's nose just right in the portrait?
My schnoz just like.
All right, perfect.
Nice
and
mountaintop.
then the last thing is, Blink-182's. You have never played with them before? I know. So Jaime just fell over.
Jaime just died.
What happened? I blacked out.
This is your first time playing with Blink.
Yeah.
And you're going to hang out with Blink soon.
I have no idea.
I've been told. A little birdie
this is
told
so
me
crazy.
you guys get to meet Blink.
I feel like I'm going to just change I want to be like, hey.
All of a sudden you're going to have an accent or something like that.
Good eye, governor.
Hello, it's good to meet you. I don't know
Born
why.
and raised
I don't know why I'm talking like this.
California. Born and raised. I don't know.
Yeah. This whole show, and you guys, Jimmy Eat World's also one of my favorite bands, and you guys added AFI
know.
2 days ago,
Right?
and you just changed our whole lives.
Yeah. Oh, well.
And
Every one of those bands have influenced me personally, and I'm sure the entire band just from growing up. And so like I'm just like I'm keeping it cool, gotta do hey, what's up,
kind of cool, Jaime.
and then
kind of cool.
I'm doing it on live, just blowing up my spot right now. But no, it's definitely an honor to be on this bill and to be playing with these iconic bands, I guess you could say. So
that's super cool.
We're just happy to be here,
You guys are their equals. I mean, you guys have a great body of work and have a lot you've accomplished, and we're so happy to have you here.
Hey.
And I can't wait to see you live.
It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, awesome. All right, Vic and Jaime from Pierce the Veil. We are live from Wrex the Halls.